Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel Volvo Christian. Welcome to the massive beast of Volvo's XC90 Recharge T8. This is finished off in the dark exterior style and rocking these massive 22-inch alloys. I'm such a huge fan of these alloys. And in today's video I'm going to take you on a quick presentation of this car. This is actually a press car that I'm lending from Volvo Car Norway. I actually spotted this car on... Today is Wednesday. I saw it late Sunday at the parking lot outside Volvo Car Store Oslo at Fornebu. I instantly noticed some cues to separate it as a press car. So I hurried up and sent a mail to Volvo Car Norway and asked if I could borrow it for a couple of days. And thankfully they accepted on short notice. Because one of the attractions with this exact car are actually the paint option. So this is the new paint option called Vapor Grey. It's new from model year 23, but this one are a model year 24. And yes, it's not a real color. Volvo are continuing to remove real colors such as bursting blue. And what are they bringing out? Yeah, 50 shades of grey. But this exact grey paint, surprisingly, I actually like this. And I'm going to take you for a closer look afterwards. But I'm actually a fan of this Vapor Grey. It looks really good in the flesh. Now in direct sunlight and with amazing weather, it has a blue hue to it. But it's actually kind of flat grey. But it does have that metallic sparkle. Yeah, I'm going to take you on a little tour afterwards. But since this is a model 24, we do have some other key elements that are also a huge attraction for me. Obviously, we have the improved battery that we got on late production model 22, 18.8 kilowatt hours, and a usable capacity on 14.9 kilowatt hours. So that's up from the previous on 11.6 with a usable on 9.1. And if we pop the hood of this XC90, so this is a T8, and in the T8 we have a system power on 455 horsepower. And that is combined with a petrol engine on 310 horsepower connected to the rear electric motor and now producing 145 horsepower. Previously that only delivered 87 horsepower. So that gives us a system power of 455 horsepower and 709 newton meters. So that's another benefit with that huge upgrade in battery and electric motor are the WLTP figures for electric range are pretty substantial. When I started up earlier today, I had an estimate of about 70 kilometers. Now driven to this power plant, all electric, just cruising in absolute luxury. So we have battery up to the engine, but the model 24 peak, or the treat with that, we have an updated onboard charger. So instead of the 3.7 kilowatt charger that we had previously, we now have an updated one on 6.4 kilowatt. So that means that charging times are reduced from 5 hours down to 3 hours on a 16 amp charger. And I tested it out yesterday on a public charger at a local mall. That was a 22 kilowatt charger and I had 0% in the estimated about 3 hours of charging time. So that's a big reduction from 5 hours down to 3, even if we have the bigger battery. Another thing with the model 24, to connect to the onboard charger, we do have an updated charging cable as well. The previous charging cable, since it only was supposed to deliver 3.7, it was one phase. But now the new cable are 2 phase. So now charging goes pretty rapidly. And I'm gonna take a couple of tests during these days. 2 electric range tests, one combined with city driving in small local roads, and then one plain highway. And I'm really excited to see how far I can push this in electric range, even on these massive 22-inch. These are so goddamn good looking. I could have these as a coffee table. Just flip them down, put a glass plate above. Ah, piece of art. What a masterpiece. Oh, I'm such a huge fan of the XC90. But let's now take a little tour around the car, and I will try to get this car over in camera so you can really see how it is in person. And as I said, I'm actually a fan of this new Vapor Grey. So consider myself vaporized. So let's now try to get a closer look. Let's see if we can. Hard to get in. Can you see this sparkling effect? Really nice. But obviously we have this blue, this light here. But stay tuned in my upcoming videos. Maybe we can see it in different light settings. But I'm actually quite impressed over this grey paint. It's not often I get impressed. Like osmium grey, not so much. The thunder grey wasn't my cup of tea. That had an even more blue shade to it. But this is, for my eye now, it's grey. This is just flat grey. But then in some angles, the sky reflects, so you get that blue hue in it. But of all Volvo's grey shades, I think this are my favorite. And that is if we don't think about the platinum grey, because that is a really dark grey, and that I really love. But on this lighter scale, I think this Vapor Grey are actually quite nice. What do you think of it? I almost forgot to show you the interior. That was a close one. But just to give you a little taste of what we got here in this sunlight here. So as you may see, we have the comfort seats. These are the ventilated comfort seats that offers massage, smooth Nappa leather. These are definitely my favorite in Volvo's lineup. These are available in the whole 60 and 90 series. Absolutely love these seats. We have the grey ash. I can take it in this door. We have the grey ash decor, leather wrap dashboard, Bowers & Wilkins stereo, panoramic roof. Oh, I'm not going to mention this thing here. This doesn't fit. But yeah, Örefors crystal gear shifter. This has the full enchilada, as Mr. Tom would say. Also have air suspension, so this one, oh, what a treat it is to drive. But let's wrap up this video now. So that was it for this quick presentation of this press car that I'm lending from Volvo Car Norway. If you like this video and want to see more videos from this XC90 and other press cars that Volvo have in their lineup, give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. That really means a lot and gives me motivation and also fuel to be able to lend these cars from Volvo Car Norway to do these tests. I love driving Volvos, so for me this is a win-win. I love driving Volvos and talking about Volvos, and if you like watching it, give it a thumbs up. So that's it for this time. I see you in tomorrow's video. Electric range test. I'm gonna push this as far as I'm able to. I'm really excited to that. So thank you for watching. I see you in the next one. Take care and bye bye.